Well, good evening. This is Brett and Cindy, 10-11 Proverbs study. It's time for 19 and 20.
Yep, we're on 19 and 20. It's mine labels 19 is how to avoid fools and foolishness, but to me it's almost saying you better not be a fool. It's a lot harder about what happens to fools than it is to watch out for them, but it also gives you an idea of what foolishness is. But
Oh yeah.
I don't think the Lord wanted us to act a fool intentionally.
I don't think so. Up to this point, he's been talking really hard on wisdom and being wise and having understanding. So, I got verse 8. I liked it. He that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul. He that keepeth understanding shall find good. It's just like, if you just love yourself, then you will strive to be wise and not act in a foolish manner.
Verse 5 is, a false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. But it pretty well repeats it in verse 9. It says, a false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. And I said, to me, it's almost saying you better watch what you're doing.
Tell the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. You know, I kept feeling like, it's almost like it's saying, smarten up, person. Be smart, people. Don't do the foolish things. And don't lie. God don't like it when we lie. Even the little small white lies that people like to get away with. And then in verse 20, I liked it, verse 7, or chapter 20, verse 7. The just man walketh in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. It's like, make a good name for yourself so your children can hold their head up high because of having your name.
Verse 20 here is marked foolproof instructions. I like verse 1. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise.
It means don't drink.
Don't be deceived by it.
Yeah. It gives you a temporary fun, but in the end, is it really fun? Because if you get drunk, you usually end up acting foolishly.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, you act in a way that you normally would not act. I like 11.
Yeah.
Even a child is known by his doing, whether his work be pure or whether it be right. Children know how to do right and not. And then we are the example that they learn by. But even a child is known by his doing. Think about it. A lot of older folks, when teenagers walk in the room, they're, here comes them teenagers. They instantly expect mischief because they're a young person. Or some people who just can't handle small children well, they are not going to run to the nursery and say, let me volunteer. Because they're going to know, if you don't do children well, the nursery's the last place you want to be.
You don't want them there either.
No.
They'd have them duct tape the walls.
Oh, that's illegal. You can get in a lot of trouble for that. But it comes to this, I don't know, these two chapters just kind of said, you are known by what you do.
Mm-hmm.
At number 20, verse 27 chapter 20, the spirit of a man is the candle of the Lord, searching all the inward parts of his belly. We're made up of flesh, spirit, and soul. And when God says he's the spirit of man, he's talking about that part he put inside of us And He knows every bit of us. Those saying you can't hide, you can hide some things from some people, but you can't hide nothing from the Lord, because He knows it all. It's like a beacon in the night to Him.
Verse 20 kind of stood out because it's kind of in a different subject, but whoso curseth his father and mother, his lamp shall be put out in obscure darkness.
Means treat your mom and daddy nice.
It always seems to slide that in somewhere.
Well, you know, it was
behavior. It always seems to mention your parents and
what?
how you should treat your parents or how you should not treat your parents.
Well, it is said that honor your father and mother, for this is the first commandment with a promise that your days may be long. I tell you, there's a lot to be said about honoring your parents.
19 was a good one. He that goeth about as a talebearer revealeth secrets, therefore meddle not with him that flattereth his lips. Don't tell him something you don't want him to tell everybody else.
My mom always told me, don't ever write or say anything you don't want the world to know. And if you have to start off with don't say anything, then you just might as well keep your mouth shut, because the world's going in there.
Mouth.
You know, telephone, telemarket, telephone, telegram, tell so-and-so. Yeah, that was no saying when we was growing up. But that's what I tell my kids. Today's don't put it in text either. No. But my mama always said, if you don't want the world to know, don't speak it and don't type it, text it, write it. You know, because once it's out there, it's out there. And words, once they're spoken, cannot be retracted.
You got 27 like I did.
Yeah. That's a candle of the Lord.
The spirit of man is the candle of the Lord, searching all the inward parts of the belly.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking on that one. That's good.
That's a good one. So, what do you think? Leave us a comment. Let us know. And until the next chapters, have a great evening. May God bless you.
God bless.